So at this point, we've gotten past the mall, and we're coming up to the next encounter, which is with the Seraphites. There's a monorail and a brew pub. And at this point, you should check your resources, because you have to make a couple of decisions. The first one is, do you want to stop and fight the Seraphites, or do you simply want to run through? Running through is easy. However, we might want to stop for two reasons. First, in the monorail, there is a full health kit and a significant number of pills. If you want those, then you should stop. The other reason to stop is if you are out of arrows. You'll notice here, I have plenty of normal ammo, but I have no arrows. This doesn't matter at all for the rest of Ellie %, but it does matter for Santa Barbara. So if you have 0 or 1 arrows and cannot craft any more, I would suggest you go and kill all of the Seraphites, because there are 2 arrows there. And the reason that we care about that is our ammo, when we get to Santa Barbara, for the bullets is going to be completely fixed. You're going to get a fixed loadout no matter what you end Ellie % with. With your arrows, however, for your normal arrows, you're either going to have 1 or 2 arrows. If you end Ellie % with 0 or 1 arrows, you get 1 arrow. If you end with 2 or more, you get 2 arrows. So because there are 2 arrows to pick up in this Seraphite encounter, even if you have 0 arrows, you can stop there, you can get those, and then you can get to Santa Barbara with 2 regular arrows. If you have the explosive arrow upgrade, even if you have 0 right now, you will get to Santa Barbara with 1. If you have more than 1, then you keep those. The other thing that we have to consider, not just do we stop for the Seraphites, but how much ammo do we have right now for the bloater fight? The rifle and the pistol do not matter for the bloater fight. You can use those for the Seraphites. What matters are shotgun and revolver. The minimum you want to go in there with would be 6 revolver and 6 shotgun. If you have less than that, then what I strongly recommend, well, there is some ammo in this safe here, but if after getting that, you're still less than 6 and 6, then you can do an ammo manipulation trick. And the way that works is if you get to the arcade and you have 3 bullets or fewer of all types of bullets, then you get a bunch of extra spawns. In fact, you get 4 shotgun, 5 revolver, and 2 pistol. So what you can do to get yourself 6 and 6 is get rid of all of your other ammo. Now what we're going to do is we're going to keep 2 shotgun. Okay, so we got 2 shotgun, and we're going to keep 1 revolver. And get rid of all of our pistol. Alright, so we got exactly 3 rounds. Now we're just going to go to the arcade, and I'll show you what happens here. Alright, so we're here at the arcade. You can see 3 rounds. And now, all of a sudden, magically, there is new ammo here. There's 1 pistol bullet there. 3 shotgun shells there. There's a revolver there. A revolver there. Another shotgun here.
Shit.
And 3 more revolvers. So now notice, all of a sudden, we're back up to 6 and 6, and that should give us enough to handle our bloater friend, even if you don't have any mollies. Okay, so in this next area, we're going to run across a firefight between the WLF and the Seraphites. The easiest way to deal with this is simply ride straight on through. So just don't worry about anybody. They're going to toss a molly, but the molly is directed at that boat. not at us. And so we can just go straight on through. That makes it extremely easy if you do it that way. An alternative to going straight through is to kill everybody in this area. You don't have to worry about killing the WLF. The Seraphites will take care of them for you. However, you can go kill all the Seraphites. There's a couple of ways to do it, but the easiest way is to go up into the monorail and snipe the Seraphites from there. The other reason to go up into that monorail, of course, is there are a bunch of pills and a full health kit. You could simply go up into the monorail, grab those resources, and then ride out without killing the Seraphites. However, that does add a small but real risk. I actually lost a permadeath run one time trying to do that. What happened was I came up here, I grabbed the stuff, and then I got back in the boat to run out, and it just so happened that a Seraphite with a shotgun was standing right along the exit path that I needed to drive the boat past, and he simply wrecked me and one-shot me, and I lost a whole game perma run that way. So if you're going to come up here, there are 5 Seraphites here, and we can simply snipe them. Well, if we have decent aim, we can snipe them. That was a terrible shot. If you're worried about wasting ammo here, you're probably not going to be using the rifle in the arcade. And that is the last time that you are going to have a chance to use this ammo. Your ammo does not carry over to Santa Barbara. You get a fixed loadout of your bullets no matter what you end Ellie % with. So you might as well be using up this ammo here. There's no reason not to use it. Otherwise, it just goes to waste. I came in here with a completely full, 9 rifle rounds. We got the extra round here. So even if I'm missing my shots, we're still okay. Now, also, let's assume you don't have all the rifle rounds here and you're not making your headshots. You can actually also use your pistol. So I'm going to deliberately hit her in the body. Did I already wound her? I was going to demonstrate something here. All right. I was trying deliberately not to get a headshot, but apparently I'd already hit her once, so she's dead now. Let's see if we can do it up there. Maybe I didn't kill her. Okay, so we've hit her once in the body, and now I can just use a pistol on her, right? Pistol is way too far to get a headshot here, but if you're not trusting yourself to get headshots, you can do a body shot with a rifle, and then one pistol shot is enough to do her in. Also notice I don't have a scope on the rifle. You don't have to worry about bullet drop if you don't have the scope. Just put the reticle on the target and do your best. Right? Again, we'll do the same thing. We'll use the pistol for the coup de grace. All right. Is that 5? I wasn't counting. Yep. All right. Steady. That sounds like somebody who's alone. Where are they? Oh, there they are. That's bad shooting. Alright. Pretty sure that's everybody.
Right.
So we're here at the workbench in the arcade, and before we go into the bloater, we're just checking that we've taken the upgrades that we want for the bloater. What I'm recommending is you should have accuracy, stability, and fire rate for the revolver, and then optionally, this is your choice, I find fire rate to be quite useful for the shotgun, because we're going to be using the shotgun, and the more rounds we can pump, the faster we can get this over with. Our goal in the arcade bloater encounter is simply to end it as quickly as possible, because the longer it goes on, the more runners spawn in. We've got enough rounds here also to take stability, so why not? I've got nothing else I want to use it on. Stability seems like a fairly useless thing for the shotgun. However, you'll notice minus 40% recoil. So what that does mean is that when we are unloading round after round into the arcade bloater, we pull the shotgun back much faster onto the target. This is probably the only place in the game where this is at all useful, but because I have enough parts and because I really don't care about any of the other remaining upgrades, I feel like, why not? It gives me an advantage. Make sure you reload after that upgrade just to make sure that everything is good. There is a snack here. We can check our health if we need it. The arcade bloater is one area where you need to practice from a save file, because if you restart encounter, the bloater does something different. He charges at you much faster in the restart encounter. You can't get the same thing that you do on the first occasion. If you save right now, you'll notice the checkpoint is like 3 minutes ago. So all of those upgrades you did, they will disappear. If, however, you make a save file immediately after you fall into the encounter and then you load it back up, it will actually start you right here in front of the cart before you push it in. The key to the bloater fight is to finish it as quickly as you possibly can. The problem is, in addition to the bloater, you continuously have runners dropping in on you. So we want to try to get rid of the bloater quickly, because that will stop everybody else from spawning in. One of the really good ways to end things quickly is to use fire. So the initial strats that I'm going to show you both involve leading with a molotov. You should equip that molotov before you drop into the arena, and then as you get control, you're simply spamming the R2 button and it will just automatically lock on and hit the bloater with it.
Shit!
Okay, so Molly.
Goddamn bloater! Bloater, whether you fuck with Seattle.
Now he's gonna throw the acid. We're gonna come around. Dodge. Great.
Got you, asshole!
Doing it that way requires you to make those dodges.
Shit!
So here we do the Molly first.
Goddamn
6
bloater!
rounds.
Bloater, whether you fuck with Seattle.
Over. Take the shotgun. 1, 2, 3.
Got you, asshole!
What you just saw there was pretty much the best RNG for how the bloater reacts. If the bloater comes at you faster, you're going to have to do more dodges. So you need to practice that. If you miss the dodge, you're going to get hit by the bloater. By taking advantage of letting the bloater run into the wall, I stunned him up and I had a chance to shoot him there. The only downside to that strat is you have this runner coming in behind you, so you can get slapped up by that runner, which will interfere with you shooting the bloater. And that's why I sort of backed off there and took an extra shotgun blast to get the runner. Now we could try setting the trap mine along the way. So, do this. The drawback to doing that is the trap mine blew up and did damage on him, but it did mean that he wasn't charging at me at the wall. So we didn't get that stun at the wall doing it that way. Even though I have mollies in my loadout, I do want to show how you can do this without a molly as long as you are careful. We're going to need to use a little bit of extra shotgun, but we should still be able to do it. And we start with 3 shots. Run to the other side. Okay, so now he missed. Dodge. Oh, he didn't. Okay. I thought I was gonna kill him on the first one. You can survive at full health. You can survive one hit from the bloater, but not the second one.
Goddamn bloater! I wondered whether you fucked were in Seattle.
So if a runner is grabbing you and the bloater is right there, if somehow you can position him between you and the bloater, you might actually manage to make it out alive. One thing to be careful of when you come up to the Mel area here is if you're going to skip this cinematic, you need to be very sure that you're ready to hit the QTE, because as soon as you hit yes, there's not going to be a load screen. You're going to go straight into Mel trying to kill you, so you have to be ready to start spamming square immediately. More than one permadeath runner has lost their run right here because they did not pay sufficient attention to that QTE.